A few years ago, there was a young man named Daniel who felt completely lost in life. He was 30 years old, working at a small gas station in a quiet town, earning just enough money to pay rent and buy basic food. Every day looked the same for him. He worked long shifts, came home tired, watched random videos on his phone, and then slept late at night. In the morning, he woke up feeling tired and unmotivated. Deep inside, he believed his life would probably never change. Daniel had big dreams when he was younger. He once wanted to start a business and help his family live a better life. But after many failures, he slowly stopped believing in himself. One evening while closing the gas station, an old customer came inside. The man looked calm and confident, and they started talking while Daniel was counting money at the counter. During their conversation, the man asked a simple question. "What do you usually do in the early morning?" Daniel laughed and said he was always sleeping at that time. The old man smiled and said something Daniel never forgot. He said that the quiet hours of the morning were the most powerful hours of the day, because that is when the mind is clear and there are no distractions. He explained that if Daniel used just 2 hours every morning to improve himself, his life could slowly start changing. Daniel did not believe it fully, but something about the idea stayed in his mind that night. So the next day, he tried something different. He set an alarm for 5 a.m. and forced himself to get out of bed. The first few mornings were very difficult. His body felt heavy, and his mind kept telling him to go back to sleep. But instead of giving up, he used that time to learn new things on the internet. He started watching free lessons about digital skills and business basics. After that, he spent 30 minutes exercising or walking outside while the streets were still quiet. At first it felt strange waking up while the world was still asleep, but after a few weeks, something inside him started changing. His mind felt sharper, he had more energy, and he slowly started believing in himself again. After 2 months of learning every morning, Daniel created a simple online service where he helped small local shops organize their product lists and records using spreadsheets. The first shop owner liked his work and recommended him to another shop, and then another. Within a few months, Daniel was earning more from that small service than from his gas station job. Eventually, he quit the job and focused completely on his new work. 1 year later, Daniel had several regular clients and was helping different businesses manage their records and sales online. When people asked him what changed his life, he always gave the same simple answer. He said the biggest difference was not luck, talent, or even money. The real difference was the decision to wake up early and use the quiet hours of the morning to build a better future, step by step. Daniel realized that most people wait for the perfect moment to change their lives. But the truth is that change usually begins with a small decision repeated every single day. For him, that decision was waking up early, learning something useful, and improving himself a little bit every morning, while the rest of the world was still sleeping. Over time, those small daily efforts created a completely different life, and it all started with a simple alarm clock ringing at 5 a.m., one ordinary morning.